Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things, and today is my monthly 5 video. If you're not familiar with this, this is my sort of form of shop my stash, since it's not really realistic for me to only use a shop my stash video amount of products every month. What I do is I set aside 5 products to focus on every month and then come back with like little mini reviews. So if you want to see my recap of my June 5 and the introduction of my July 5, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so every month I pick one product within my 5 to be a product to use up. This month I chose the Coola Dawn Patrol Classic Primer, and I was able to finish this up after I believe about 3 uses. It's nice that it's a primer with an SPF in it, but it's a little bit too mattifying for my liking, so this isn't something I would foresee myself going out and purchasing. I also like to pick a single shadow every month to focus on my single shadow collection. This month I chose one that is from Shop Missy. This is the Starry Velvet Mousse Eyeshadow in Penny. And while I really do like this, the product is extremely beautiful. It's a very, very beautiful eyeshadow. That being said, it's an eyeshadow that has no longevity, and I've decided, since I don't really enjoy wearing it anymore, that I'm actually going to declutter this. I also like to pick an eyeshadow palette to focus on every month. This month I did choose the Laura Sanchez Moods palette. I just have not enjoyed this palette at all anytime I use it, especially because the dark brown is usually what I use to darken the outer corner for any eye look, and it's always very patchy and doesn't blend well for me. So honestly, even though this is pretty new to my collection, it isn't doing it for me. So I'm going to pass this one along too. I also like to pick a face palette to work with every month, and this month I did choose the Cover FX face palette. I really do like this palette a lot. It's just this one right here. It really gets me. I never ever reach for the finishing powder. That being said, with the contour being like cool tone and this pink, I think this is something that is more suited towards my skin type, at least during the winter months. So I'm probably not going to reach for this too much more while I got my tan strong. The last product I decided to include in this monthly 5 was the Beauty Blender Rejuice Spray. I actually made a pretty good dent in it since I never really reached for it after testing it once. It's just not that good. It doesn't have a great sprayer. It kind of gets everywhere, and it doesn't really give you the dewy look. It more gives you like the same effect that I get with the Tatcha Dewy Spray. It's more greasy than dewy, if you know what I mean. So I'm not really into this, but I've just been using it as a primer under like more of a mattifying foundation. That's what I use it for. Okay, on to the July 5. So the product I want to use up this month is this. It's a little tiny Cover FX setting powder. There's probably a little under half left in this, but I do have another little mini of these, so I want to kind of finish this up. I've been trying to work through my little mini powders recently. The single I've decided to go with, I'm being brave. I'm so bad with these ColourPop pigments, but I have decided that I'm going to go and try to use the Maiden. If anything, maybe this could just be like for inner corner work. I don't know, but I really do want to make use of these pigments because I so far have had very little success with them. The eyeshadow palette I decided to go with is the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. Now, I don't know if this one is still available online. I know when I was in Kohl's for Memorial Day weekend, I saw this in the store though. I thought this was like exclusive to last summer, but it's got so many fun colors in it, and I know last summer I made some really pretty looks with this matte orange and this like shimmery golden yellow, so I really look forward to reaching for this month. The face palette I went with, I decided to go with a cream palette because I never reach for it, because I never think to reach for it. But it's this, it's from the Balm, and this is called the How About Them Apples Cheek and Lip Cream Palette. Honestly, I would not use it on my lips, but so it has 6 cream blushes in it, and honestly, it would be so easy in the morning to just bop my beauty blender in there and pop on some cream blush. So I'm gonna see if I actually am actively reaching for this a lot this month. The final product I decided to go with is the Tarte Reinforce of the C 4-in-1 Setting Mist. because I did recently get a full size of this, so I really would like to work through the mini so that I can keep working through my collection of products. And yeah, that is this really quick, to the point, short recap and introduction for my monthly 5. Let me know what your experiences have been with some of these products I was talking about in the video. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!